Hey everybody, we're back with Fallout 76 for the who knows how many episodes, I've lost count. Been recording this game for what, 2 years? But yeah, we're going to talk about the PTS changes, and a change that I don't really understand. Yeah, so, the PTS, they've made a slight balance change, right? Everybody knows about the balance changes, but there's an update and they changed something else that doesn't make any sense. Alright, and that's the Assassin's effect on weapons. If you don't know what the Assassin's effect does, it gives you more damage to other players. So, which is a completely worthless effect. It's basically mutants, but worse, alright? And so what they did, they made it so it damages human NPCs. Like, you do more damage to human NPCs. However, I find that to be really dumb. Right? You're probably thinking, wait, that's more damage than there's NPCs in the game now. Why would you find that dumb? Well, you see, what I said to do, or what I say to do, things like, assassins, mutant slayers, troubleshooters, hunters, let's see what else, exterminators, all of these legendary effects are basically worthless. Like, nobody cares about these effects, right? Like, Ghoul Slayers. I have a Ghoul Slayer's axe here. Ghoul Slayer's Grodnak axe. 30% more damage to ghouls, right? Completely worthless effect, honestly. Like, unless you're going to farm ghouls all day, you're not getting any effect out of that. What I said to do, and I think everybody can agree with me on this, is instead of having all these effects, there are 30% damage to this, and 30% damage to that, and 30% damage to, squirrels on top of a mountain or something. Let's just consolidate them all into one effect. That's called just Slayer. That says 30% more damage to non-scorched enemies. Alright? So this way, you have a divide, right? Of this new effect, Slayer, that's 30% damage to non-scorched enemies, right? And then you have Zealots, which is 30% more damage to scorched enemies. So that way, it's an even divide. So for bosses that they add that are going to be scorched, and enemies that, because here's the problem with Zealots versus hunters and stuff, and mutant slayers, like Ghoul Slayers. Ghoul Slayers is only for ghouls, right? Only for ghouls. Versus Zealots, because Zealots is for, you can have a scorched Yagua, you can have a scorched Mirelurk, you can have a scorched human, you can have, or that'd be scorched. You can have, a scorched beast. You have all these different things that can all be scorched versus these other ones, and just consolidate these all into one, or two effects, Zealots and Slayers. Alright? Do that to the armor as well. 30% or 15% less damage from non-scorched enemies. So that way, in boss fights, is this boss a scorched boss or a non-scorched boss? We have the robot boss, and now we have Earl Williams. And the alpha creatures in Project Paradise. Those are all non-scorched bosses. So that way, it would make the Slayer ability that I came up with, which is just already in the game, but just badly. You would take that. This would be good against that. Now you have the Scorched Beast, and maybe if they add another scorched boss, another scorched, big creature. Oh, now Zealots is kind of useful. So now you have two effects. Instead of trying to carry around, 20 different weapons that would all have different effects and pulling them all out for different enemies. I don't know. I could fix this game. I don't know. And then let's talk about Nocturnals and Berserkers having negative effects. I put that up as well, because I said Nocturnals and Berserkers should not have negative damage. There is no reason for Nocturnals and Berserkers to have negative damage. None. I have a lot of crap on me. I'll die. Yeah. But there's no reason for Nocturnals and Berserkers to have negative damage. Because, why? Bloody does not have negative damage, Junkies does not have negative damage, and Mutants does not have negative damage. Alright. Why am I overcumbered? I don't need anything. I don't know. I just keep selecting perks. That. Yeah. I don't know. Just Bethesda in this game, I just don't get. Do I have... There.
Oh, this is awkward.
Oh, that's probably why. Eh. I don't know. Just... We need less useless effects, alright? We need to start getting rid of the useless effects. Like, what is it? Suppressors. That's worthless. Alright? Suppressors is a worthless ability because it doesn't give you anything. It just makes you take less damage. There's already a perk card that does the exact same thing as suppressors, alright? It's literally called suppressors. Another thing. Stalkers on melee weapons. Remove it. Actually, remove stalkers. That's a worthless effect as well. 100% VATS accuracy when not in combat. Completely worthless.
Watoga Emergency Medical Service.
Alright, can we... Yeah. Let's remove useless effects and start adding in good effects.
For immediate assistance.
Alright? I think we can all agree with that. How about plasma infused? Can we bring back plasma infused? That was an effect from Fallout 4. Why don't we have that?
Hello, you're just in time.
Like, we have not gotten a new legendary effect, ever. Right? We've never gotten a new legendary effect. We've gotten new weapons, we've gotten weapons that do certain things, but we've never gotten a new effect. Oh yeah, my Ghoul Slayer's axe. See? Okay, that was a Ghoul Slayer's one, took 3 hits. And that was the anti-armor. Okay, so anti-armor took 3 hits. How about this Ghoul Slayer's? I don't know. Felt weird. Alright, maybe it does work, but it's still only good against ghouls. Like, you wouldn't bring this to a Scorched Beast fight, you wouldn't bring this to Super Mutants. It's just... I don't know. How about Wendigos? Does it work against Wendigos? No. Because for some reason Wendigos don't count as ghouls, despite always being seen with... Whoa, you did a weird flip. I don't know. It's not a bad gun axe. Anti-armor, 40% more attack power damage. It's not terrible. I don't know why I'm in here. Just feel like going places in the game. I don't know. It's just Bethesda in this game and the damage nerf and how it's not actually a bloodied nerf. It's actually a nerf to everything, and yet bloodied's still on top in this nerf. It's just, what is the balance of this game? Why do weapons get randomly nerfed when they shouldn't be? You know, why has the handmade, you know, the AK's magazine, why has the AK been nerfed constantly? But the assault rifle's never been buffed. Why is the broadsider still broken? Why does the Fat Man break in 3 hits and it's more useless than, you know, a 10mm pistol? Ugh. I don't understand the balance. I don't understand the reasoning with this game. Why was there no new rifleman weapon added in with Wastelanders? Huh? Why did Heavy get 2 weapons? They got the Plasma Caster and the Gauss Gatling. Why are shotguns broken? Why do magic weapons exist? Why is there no legendary power armor? There wasn't Fallout 4. Ugh. What else can we do? I don't need to do a challenge just because I actually managed to complete the legendary run completely legitly. Game, I claimed that. Weird. I claimed that before. How did I... Alright, weird.
This unit is specialized in
I don't know. This game ever be good? Probably not. Like... And like they're gonna give out unique rewards for the the daily ops, but you know what they are? This is completely stupid. They were the survival reward weapons. You know, like Salt of the Earth, Resolute Veteran, Action Hero. These basically just standard 3-star legendaries that had special names. They're giving those out as rewards for the daily ops. Really? No new weapons, new effects? You know, you have effects that you're sitting on that you're not using. Or Civil Unrest. Look. Plus 10 action points. The only weapon that does that in the game. Civil Unrest. Why are you not using that? Huh? All Rise. Plus 10 health. Only weapon that gives you plus 10 health. Why not use that? Don't understand.
Toga emergency medical service.
Now I'm overcumbered again. What am I carrying? That's so heavy.
Receptionist written.
Ammo?
Toga EMS.
That's the wrong perk cards on?
Longer than expected wait time. We thank you for your patience.
Huh?
Toga EMS thank you for letting us help.
I just have too many weapons on me.
Here
Oh yeah, I do have that.
medical technology.
Why can some weapons spawn with a quad, with the quad legendary effect, but not other weapons? Oh, so they have removed a legendary effect from the game. I don't know how many people know this, but there has been one legendary effect that's been completely removed. You're thinking, what? They've removed a legendary effect? Yes. It was called Double. And I managed to get a double barrel shotgun, and I gave it to my friend, and he, like, threw it away or something. Which I should never have done. But it was called Double. It was basically like Quad, but instead it could spawn on, I think, any weapon, right? It could spawn on any weapon, and it would double the ammo capacity. It's, you know, how, like, Quad quadruples the ammo capacity. But they've removed that from the game, and there was no patch notes about it. So yeah, there's that. We can get legendary effects removed, but, you know, you can't get them added. New ones added. Didn't even add any new ones with Wastelanders. I just don't get it. Then there have been, what? How come we don't get new perk cards, right? Like, okay, I guess we did get new perk cards. We got the Archer perk cards in here. We got the Archer ones, right? But besides that, we didn't get any new ones, right? We didn't get any new perk cards. We're getting legendary perk cards, which are just kind of, I don't know. Some of them seem fine, but I'm just like, there is no benefit for, like, a Berserker build anywhere. Not on this character. This character is my power armor melee. I gotta sell this. This is pretty good. That's the one I use. You. 3. And give it that. I'm overcumbered, but let's go try for 3 3-star melee weapons. I actually have the Tenderizer plan on another character. I just randomly went to the thing, and it ended, and it gave me the Tenderizer plan. Weirdly enough, on my pistol build. Which pistols are just... Pistols right now are bad. Alright, like you can use them on trash mobs probably just fine, but even with the Gauze pistol, it's still not great. And don't tell me, oh, bloodied Gauze. No. A weapon shouldn't need a legendary effect to make it good. Alright? You should be able to use a legendary effect should be a bonus. Are you using this, lady? No. Alright, since you are taking too long. I think he moved, but eh. Just go here again on another server. There's another guy waiting too, so yeah. I mean, they're technically giving pistols a buff, but instead of giving them their own perk card, they're just kind of tacking it on to... They're making Tank Killer work with pistols, which I'm like, eh. Like, you could give it its own perk card. You could have put it on Modern Renegade or something, you know? instead of just putting it on the rifleman perk. Then shotguns are... I think shotguns now are the only thing without armor pen. So, they're just gonna tack that on to tank killer as well. I don't know. Just... I don't understand this game. Oh, that's what I wanted. Mutant Slayers, perfect. That's what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. Worthless. If it was 30% more damage to everything, that'd be pretty good. Exterminators, again, exactly what I was talking about. And Zealots. Wow, everything I was talking about. That's actually not a bad Zealots weapon. If you're gonna kill Scorched. But yeah, exactly what I was talking about. These three effects right here. Alright? These three effects. Zealots. Zealots. Keep Zealots. You know, 30% more damage to Scorched. That's anything that's been Scorched. But if we go to, you know, Mutant Slayers, that's only good versus Super Mutants. Like, this is a holdover effect from Fallout 4, because it doesn't apply to every mutant in this game. Like, it has no effect on Grafton monsters. It has no effect on mole miners. It has no effect on, Snallygasters, which are technically human mutants, right? It has no effect on floaters. It has no effect on, what's that? What else is a mutant? The Mothman, right? It has, which I don't think counts as an animal, I think is a humanoid. Yeah. Let's see here. What else does it have an effect on? Ghouls, right? Even though ghouls would technically be a type of mutant. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, someone did. Oh, did they miss? I think they missed. No. I fought Earl. I fought him twice now. He's not a fun fight, because he's very glitchy on Xbox. Like, you can go watch my video on it. He's just glitching all around the room, like, up and down and everywhere. It's like the room is not big enough to hold him. I don't know. Then daily ops are kind of a thing, and it's like, now daily ops seem fine, except I don't like how they're just reusing places we've been to that have that are quest locations. I don't like that. I'd rather see new dungeons. And I don't think new dungeons would be that hard to make. I mean, people do it for Fallout 4 all the time. That's one of my favorite things to download on Fallout 4 is dungeons people make. I don't know. Like I said, effects need fixed. A lot of effects. Berserkers and Nocturnals both need fixed to not have the negatives, because they shouldn't have negatives. There's no reason for Berserkers and Nocturnals to have negative damage in this game, especially with how Wasteland's working, where, you know, everything's being nerfed, and yet enemies are going to be tougher because of that. So why not make people have more builds rather than forcing us into, like I said, Bloodied is still the best. You're still going to be sort of forced into Bloodied because of Bloodied still has the most damage. It's still gonna have the most damage, which I don't mind. I don't mind Bloodied having the most damage. I mind, even with this supposed nerf of everything, that everything else is still below, like still far below or far-ish below, right? Like, Nocturnals should be as popular as Junkies, because they both give 50%, and they both have, limitations. Like Junkies, you have to be addicted to certain chems, versus Nocturnals, you get that bonus during the nighttime. Plus, Nocturnals has armor that coincides with it, so it should be somewhere as popular as Junkies, but it's not, because of the negatives that Nocturnals has. Remove it. Alright, Berserkers. Berserkers could easily be, a popular build, because you get that 50% damage bonus, the same as Junkies. The problem is that anytime you have over 80 damage resistance, which some of the legendary, which kind of defeats the purpose of a lot of chems in the game that give you damage resistance. It's not popular. It's somewhat popular. It's niche, or maybe Berserker should stay niche. But it's just Axe has anti-armor. Let's see how this does. Can one-shot everything. See, you don't need to be bloody to one-shot everything. Let's use this anti-armor power attack damage. I just don't like... I think the reason they're doing this balance change is because they don't like how easy people are soloing their bosses. Right? Because if you look at, people have soloed the Scorched Beast Queen in under 20 seconds now, I think. Which is like the amount of time it takes to kill a ghoul, Then people already soloed Earl Williams, right? In like a minute, like 5 minutes or so. People have soloed the Imposter, people have soloed Project Paradise, and I don't think they like that. They want this game to be a group game, right? And so they're going to change around that. But actually, it killed you. This axe isn't bad. 40% more of attack power damage. I mean, I'm getting what? I think that was like 2,000 damage. This might become one of the best builds in the game. Power armor melee. Power armor two-handed melee. Maybe. We'll see. I'll see how it does after. Real test is we gotta go kill a behemoth. I want to see how fast I can kill a behemoth with this. Which I think I have to go here. Somewhere around there. We'll go kill a behemoth. Or no, wait. I know where a behemoth is. Ah. Darn. See, I'll have to go kill the one in the lake. Swan. You could say it's not Swan, but however, he yells Swan. Like Swan does. And Swan was the only behemoth to yell that in Fallout 4. Next nerf I see, Unyielding. They are going to nerf Unyielding. I see it. It's only going to provide one per piece. It's only going to give you one stat bonus to everything, right? Or they're going to make it not stack. It's one or the other. I have a feeling they're going to nerf Unyielding. It's just... It was brought up... Here's how I see it. If on the PTS forums it has a thread that is pages and pages and pages long, that's the thing that will get nerfed. If people are talking about it, it gets nerfed. Right? Think about it. Strangleheart Power Armor got nerfed. Why? Because it was popular and people were duping it. Got nerfed into the ground. Right? Two-shot explosive. Everybody's using it. It's popular. People are talking about it. Nerfed. Alright? They didn't nerf Bloodied outright, however, it was the most affected by the changes. So everybody used it, is it? It was talked about heavily on the PTS forums last time. Nerfed. Nerfed. Not entirely nerfed, everything got nerfed, but it got hit the hardest. See? So, going by this, Unyielding is most likely going to be nerfed. Or changed. And you can see the nuke from here. I forget where the lake is. I know it's over here somewhere. Oh, they're gonna make a Foundation and Crater fast travel points. Or they're gonna make them free, like the vault. Which I said what they should do is just make every vault free. I think that'd be the best thing. Because there's a vault in every... there's a vault in every location, right? 'Cause look. Basically you have, what, 2 vaults here. There's one here. There's one up there. So this one basically counts for Grafton. Right? You have 2 vaults here. A vault here. A vault here. This one basically counts for the Mire. And this one counts for the Savage Divide. Then you have another vault down here. There's a vault somewhere in here. You have a vault there, and you have a vault there. This one counts for the lower. You have a vault everywhere. Why aren't they all free? They should be. No reason for them not to be free. If 76 is free, why can't the other vaults be? Man, is it dark? What time is it on here? 3:58. Almost daytime. I never know where to go. It needs to be marked. Just Behemoth Lake. I know there's 2 locations that Behemoth can spawn. Right? Here, and at the, abandoned bog town. Is this it? Nah. If you're wondering why I can't see, it's because I have a true black TV. And if you have a true black TV, games are stupidly dark. Or modern games are. Because of the way they do black. And everybody complains the game's not dark enough because they have modern, non-true black TVs. It's the road. Ugh, god dang it. I forget where he is. He's somewhere, like, over here. Why did I one-shot you? Weird. Oh well, I'm gonna end it here. I ranted long enough, so